planning to go to Europe, thinking about shopping, then you can use your UPI there. It's such a wonderful news if you're going to Europe. Although there are few countries which will accept UPI as a payment mode, but still, these countries are the most lucrative destinations for Indians. So this is our topic for today, how UPI will be accepted as a mode of payment in certain European countries, along with other important factual information. Let us move ahead and talk about this particular news. Moving ahead, these are the important things that we have to discuss from the perspective of JS Mains paper, third and preliminary facts. So UPI is Unified Payment Interface, the full form of it. It is a system that powers multiple bank accounts in a single mobile application, and it is a mode of payment. It merges several banking features, not only payment, transfer of money, apart from many other things are included in it. Seamless fund routing can also be done. When you buy something, merchant payment can be done, and also caters to the peer-to-peer collect request, which can be scheduled and paid as per requirement and convenience. So much is provided by Unified Payment Interface. NPCI, the umbrella body of it, National Payments Corporation of India, conducted a pilot launch for 21 member banks. The date of launch was 11th April 2016. Who was the RBI governor back then? Raghuram Rajan. Moving ahead, let's talk about the important facts of current significance from the perspective of examination. UPI recently clocked a record 6.8 billion transactions, which amounted to rupees 11.17 trillion in September 2022, very recent. And this was the third month consecutively that UPI transaction volumes crossed the 6 billion mark. Another very important thing. Then one thing that we have to understand for UPI's success, because Google Pay came as 𝐾𝐈𝐻 in 2017 in India. After that, it saw a tremendous bounce in its transactions, the transactions which were happening as Google Pay in Google Pay. It also said to US, Google also suggested US that you should also make something like India's UPI. Because India's diverse market, diversity in the market, crowded cities and different demography, these particular factors allow India to be such a big market and user of digital payment system. Moving ahead, let's talk about NPCI. National Payments Corporation of India is an umbrella organization for operating the payment and settlement system and retail payment, of course. It is an initiative of Reserve Bank of India and Indian Banks Association. It is governed by an act. The name of the act is Payment and Settlement System Act of 2007. And remember, because it is a not-for-profit organization, it is stated so in the not-for-profit company under the provisions of the Section 25 of the Companies Act 1956. This is very important because in a prelims question, you can be tricked by saying that it is a part of not-for-profit company category under Companies Act 2013. Moving ahead, let's talk about how you will be able to use UPI in Europe. So NPCI has partnered with France-based digital payment company by the name of Worldline. So when these two companies partnered, they have ensured that whenever Indian visitors will go there, they will be able to use the QR provided by Worldline and payment can be made by UPI. And Worldline has become the first European payment service company to offer UPI and RuPay. So RuPay is the app we are talking about. So through RuPay, you can use that. How to use UPI? First of all, if you're going there, you must have an Indian bank account with activated UPI. And UPI payments will be done through mobile phones, which you have verified through your account. Worldline's QR code based mechanism is provided. This QR will be provided by Worldline to the merchant shop wherever you are using this in the selected countries. And this will be merchant point of sale system. This is the merchant point of sale system with respect to QR. Okay. And this will be able to accept UPI payments from native Indian visitors. And it will be charged in local currency. It will be charged in the local currency rather than Indian rupee. Also keep that in mind. Now, because of this particular partnership, Indians will also be able to use their RuPay debit and credit cards to make payments. All right. Moving ahead, let us talk about in which countries will it work. Benelux, that means Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg, also Switzerland. Furthermore, partnerships will also be there. But now this is just for these countries. Other countries also have UPI payment system. The Liquid Group, which is a Singapore-based group, has ensured partnership with NPCI over the same matter, in which UPI QR-based payment services is provided in 10 countries of Southeast Asia. These countries are Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea and Japan. Bhutan was the first ever country which accepted UPI as a payment mode in 2021. Moving ahead, rather than our Bhutan as our neighbor, rather than that, Nepal adopted the UPI for digital transactions recently. UAE also has the same possibility. This was, of course, with help from the Mashreq Bank NeoPay. In United Kingdom, for ease of payments by the students, Indian students, Pay Expert is there, and Oman has joined the list of countries to allow UPI payment. So these are very important facts. Now, if we talk about the significance of this entire program, the significance is that if there is an ease of payment, there will be more transactions, more spending, and more earning of money by the European countries. Other than that, business transactions can also take place in the future. If Indian businessmen are going there with respect to setting up any company, these countries will also be providing a lot of investment activities. Also, tourism will also boost. So these are the many significance of this particular move. Now, let us look at our question. When NPCI launched the UPI, who was the governor of RBI? Urijit Patel, Shaktikant Das, Raghuram Rajan, Bimal Jalan. So you have to answer it correctly. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.